Namaste students, खुश रहो बेटिया. I JP and Dr. Rajendra, Assistant Professor JVWU. We are going to discuss about the energy-rich compounds. So the organism requires energy for various activity like muscles contraction and other cellular movements. Okay? So the active transport and the synthesis of macromolecules, all these processes are energetically very demanding and use chemical energy. So the chemical compounds liberate energy by hydrolysis of the group, okay, which are bound to them by high energy bonds here. Okay. So the high energy bound, that means when hydrolyzed, the product move energetically low, that means delta G is negative. Okay. So high energy phosphate compounds, phosphate containing compounds are considered as high energy if we have delta G for hydrolysis. Okay. More negative than -20 to -25 kilojoule per mole. Okay. And high energy phosphate compounds are not used for long-term energy storage. So they are temporary form of stored energy and is used to carry energy from one reaction to the another reaction. So here the types of high energy bonds are like number one, phospho and hydrase. Okay. Then comes here that is formed between the two molecules of the phosphoric acid. Example such as the bond are formed in the ATP. So in ATP there are two types of high energy diphosphate bonds. That means the 3-bond phosphate and the ribose is not much energy rich as it is the phosphate bond. So the ATP serve as the principal mediator of the free energy in most of the reactions. So active transport of muscles contraction, transmission of the nerve impulse apart from the ATP is also used as the energy source. That means uridine triphosphate or cytidine triphosphates are used as energy source for metabolism of saccharides here or the lipid respectively. Then comes the second word is inonophosphatic bonds, which have very high and use hydrolysis release 61 kilojoule. So such kind of bonds are present in the phosphoenol pyruvates, which in turn forms or break down the glucose molecules. The third one is acyl phosphatic bonds, and these bonds release the 49 kilojoule of the molecules of the energy on hydrolysis. And such kind of bonds is in 1/3 by this phosphate glycerate formed in the glycolysis. Next one is the guanidine phosphate, and this forms when the phosphate is attached to the guanidine. Okay. So here the next one is the thioester bonds, which forms are because of there is no much energy containing bonds because there is no energy rich phosphate there. Okay. So different how it actually works, how ATP works actually. The phosphate group which are held to each other by very high energy chemical bonds. Under certain conditions, the end phosphate is break down into the energy release, energy hungry reactions that keep a cell alive. Okay. So how this happens? When the end phosphate is released, what is left in ADP, adenosine diphosphate? This change from tri to di is replaced. constantly as the ATP circulates the cell. Okay. The rechanging of the ADP to ATP requires a huge energy investment, and that energy comes from the food we eat. Okay. That means what we eat that gives the recharge to ADP and the energy required. That means the hydrolysis of the ATP here is an exogenic reaction, and here the ATP that means adenosine triphosphate hydrolyzes when mixed with water and form ADP. Okay. So here the dehydration of these molecules. The dehydration of these molecules takes place. So here we'll let's here grab this. Let's see. So here you can see the hydrolysis of the ATP. Okay. So here the ATP when combined with water. Okay. So here we'll take this ATP molecules when combining with the water molecules. Okay. And then forming the ADP and phosphate and the presence of exogenic reactions take place. So here you can see it hydrolyzes and forms the ADP and the phosphate group is being released. The hydrolysis process. In the dehydration of the ADP when combines with the phosphate molecules forming the ATP and water molecules, exogenic reactions take place here. That means the structure of ATP indicates the relationship between ADP, AMP, and adenosines having different role in the process of the reactions. So the flow of energy in a group of high energy in the ADP system. So the free energy changes in phosphorylated compounds of thioester, that is acetylene, coenzymes. And phosphorylated compounds are like phosphoenone pyruvate, 1,3-bis phosphoglyceric acid, phosphocysteine, AMP, glucose 1-phosphate, glucose 6-phosphate, and glucose 6-phosphate. They are the different compounds which are formed during this. Okay. Thank you. This session is part 1 2.0 to JVWU University, Jaipur. If you have any queries, we'll discuss in the problem solving.